Hey guys, so I'm gonna end up talking quickly in this video because I'm trying to show off a lot of stuff in a little bit of time. Today we're going to show off the difference between Pokken Tournament on Wii U and Pokken Tournament Deluxe for Nintendo Switch. There were a few differences, and you can kind of see some of those here. Menu options, there's an additional 2 daily challenges and wireless battle. Wireless battle, obviously, because the Switch you can take with you, and you're going to be connecting more than one system, where the Wii U, it was a home console, you weren't going to do the same. And then daily challenges is set up randomly. You don't even have to be online to use them, which is really nice. And it's just another little bonus that they threw in to try to make this worth buying a second time. Also, there's a couple different options. If you need to know what the modes are, you push plus, it'll show you the mode details, and there's a system menu that doesn't exist in the Wii U, which allows you to go in here and use amiibos, special code, which I'm not sure what that does. I don't think those are even available at this point. Select battle controller and instructions, and it also shows off your Pokemon trainer battle card and details on it, which you can pull up in the Wii U as well. It's a little bit different because there's a whole extra thing that was taken out from the Switch version that was in the Wii U. You could set up, ABC options for sets of support Pokemon that you typically use. That was just completely removed from the Switch version, so now it just shows your most commonly used one on your battle card. But that is all you can pull up on the Wii U. Amiibos, you just scan them in as you're using them, and it will pop up there. Okay, and so with that said, let's go ahead and show off the Ferrum League difference real quick, because it's actually very, very simple. All the leagues are pretty much the same. Everything there is the same. Difference here is that there's a mission panel mode where there's a extra set of challenges, and you can also unlock a key to unlock a single one of those for each panel. And every time you complete a panel, it completes this nice picture or a different picture, and they add in a new one. And I don't know how many there are. I haven't actually done all of them. But that entire thing is new, and it keeps you playing in these matches to try to level up your partner Pokemon and things like that. And from there, we're going to go into single battle, and we're going to show this off a bit. Obviously, Team Battle, they said that before it came out, where you can pick up to 3 Pokemon and battle against another set of 3 Pokemon, switch those out as you go along. It feels a little closer to Pokemon Stadiums than anything else. If you go into selecting a battle, there is the option to select battle controller. There's also 2 additional difficulties: very easy if you're just a complete baby and can't play it, or very hard if you want to feel like a baby because you don't want to feel like you're good at this game. I don't know why you'd ever pick that difficulty, but it's given as an option. And I did mean to actually go through, and we're going to show this off too. I haven't unlocked Mewtwo in the Wii U version. I meant to. I hadn't gotten that far, but I used the Amiibo card, which is also a difference. The Shadow Mewtwo card works as a regular Amiibo in the Switch version, as where the Wii U, it actually lets you unlock Shadow Mewtwo early. It can only be used once a day, every day, and you use it until you turn off the system, and then you have to scan it again. Random was also space in the Wii U version, as where you just push X to select one randomly, but then there's the additional 4 characters from the arcade version: Darkrai, Krogunk, Empoleon, and Scizor, plus the new, not in any other version, Decidueye. None of those are selectable in the Wii U version. And I know I'm going to regret that later, but there's also 1 additional set of support Pokemon, and I'll just kind of talk through this one. But you could pick Litten and Poplio, but that is the only different support set. There's also an additional location, which is the beach. I don't remember the exact title, but I also don't have a whole lot of time to go through these, so I'll just leave it at that. There is an additional option there. Now here's the difference, and I kind of found it weird. It's not like a huge difference or anything, but battle record. If you select it on Wii U, it just takes you directly in to your battle records. Switch gives you 3 different options. Play info, which will take you to a very similar menu, but in difference here, the Switch has a option where it shows you overall battle records and offline battle records, a tab for wireless and online battles, and then just your battle Pokemon records. This kind of compresses everything into one screen for battle records, then the individual Pokemon ones, and online match history is shown there, as where if you go to Battle Log, your Pokemon, or your online match records, or match history, is shown here and split up into rank match, friendly match, group match, and wireless battle. That's where this only shows all of that in one tab. So if I go back on the Wii U, then we're back to this menu, but then there's also saved replays on Switch, where you can save your replays, go back and watch them from everything that you could also see your battle history in. So then we go back, go into profile settings, I think was the next one I wanted to... Yes. There are a few differences in titles, and I'll go through that real quick. If you notice, for the most part they seem the same, but then nicknames has the rest of page 3 filled and page 4. Battle styles, there's an additional page of nicknames for that. There's an additional 2 pages for messages. Extras has an additional 2 titles, and that is everything for title selection. And now we will go to comment settings, which also has a couple differences. And I'll just... Nope, didn't mean to do that. That was the wrong button. The only difference here is in Pokemon. It all ends on page 4 for the Wii U. The Switch actually finishes out page 4 and has about half of page 5. Is the only difference in the comments. Go back here. Pokemon... Oops, I pushed it on the wrong controller. This is the problem with trying to use 2 controllers at the same time. I get mixed up. There's one additional option on the Switch version for Pokemon settings. There's actually a selection taken away on the Switch. I'm sorry, I misspoke. The Wii U has where you can set your support Pokemon. The Switch version took that away, so now you can just pick whoever you want to whenever you're playing. And then in Partner Pokemon, I'll just say this really quickly. Partner Pokemon, even if you have Mewtwo and Shadow Mewtwo, you can't set them in the Wii U version. In the Switch version, they're unlocked from the beginning. You can set both Mewtwo, Shadow Mewtwo, and all new Pokemon as your partner Pokemon. And I set Decidueye because Decidueye is awesome. I don't know why you wouldn't want him as your partner Pokemon. We'll go down here quickly to advisor settings. There's a couple differences here. Cheer skills, there's only 4 options for the Wii U. There's an additional 2 options in the Switch, plus it also has that nice new blue color design there and not just a standard box. Special, which is, I think, just kind of just a standard one, and then whimsical, it is random, so as you play it, sometimes you could get a really good bonus, and sometimes you could get not such a good bonus, so that is different there. And then outfits is different as well. Frequency of advice, you can't just, you can still shut her off completely, or have a normal amount of advice, and then, a low amount. But that's about the same. There's only 5 options for her outfits on Wii U. As far as I know, if you could unlock more, then you could. But these are all available from the beginning in the Switch. You could turn her into a magical girl, you could make her into Mrs. Claus, or, like I have it set, you can have her as a street gangster. Those are all different there. And I believe that's it for my town. And that actually would do it for this video, because practice mode has everything the same. Local battle is the same as single battle, so the differences are the same there. And I'll go ahead and show off the daily challenges screen, but that is not selectable in Wii U, so it is only going to be shown on the right screen in the Switch. Today's challenge would be to play as Blaziken, using the support of... I don't remember that one's name. Mischievous evolves into it, and Ninetales. It says that to clear it, you have to win 2 or more matches, which I don't know why they say that. Once you win 2 matches, it ends, and you just get your bonuses. But you don't have to win them in a row. You can win 1, lose 1, and win 1, depending on how many matches they actually set. And that does it for today. So that's That's what the differences are between the two versions, other than the fact that, you can take the Switch with you, and the Wii U is pretty much tied to wherever the system is at. Technically, you can take it with you, but you have to take the system. So please like, subscribe, comment below, let me know what you'd like to see, and see you guys next time.